I can hook you up for $20. No. Anyway. All right. Well, you guys get the point. Hello, YouTubers, fellow content creators, and subscribers here at Felly Nexus Journey. Welcome to my work desk. This is a cozy little spot that I sit at all day long, but I'll show you real quick. There's my laptop and my radio and my lamp. Anywho, I've been spectating too much the last week and not filming on YouTube, but to be fair, life has been really challenging lately. I have picked up a couple of extra tasks that I'm going to share with you here. I've started a LinkedIn page and I purchased a new platform, and I'm working on there to help streamline my thoughts and my ideas, because here on this channel we like to help and support people. So if you're a supportive person and you like help people build and encourage them, you've reached the right community. Here we're networking, and I'm a Gen X and I'm glad to be here on YouTube. I finally took the plunge and came up on here 2 years ago. I'm glad I did because, just to be honest with you, when we retire, we're going to need some sort of side income, right? And have money coming in. And if you start, the sooner you start anything and start building, the better it is. It doesn't matter what age you are. So that's why I'm here. I want to talk about AI and how to use AI to help make our lives more efficient and hopefully make some money on the way, right? So speaking of AI, I'm passionate about keeping AI ethical and keeping the human connection, keeping humans in the loop when it comes to connecting businesses and employees looking for work, and the company is utilizing AI. I want to make sure that I connect them with a human person who can also help with the AI and have a little bit of support in that way, and not totally automate it, because quite frankly, I don't think all businesses are going to automate AI yet, and I want to keep humans in the loop. I don't know. I'll have to explain that more in detail later. So I'm a Gen X creator, and what I'm going to give you here is I'm going to let you know that once you start a new social media platform, you start building on there and building your community, or you start building out like an ebook or a business venture, you're going to have that aha moment. And I literally had it this week, and I'm going to tell you how and why. And hopefully this motivates you too if you are in startup, or if you're thinking of ways to do side income other than gigs. Like with DoorDash, you can make income there. That's good. Amazon, I'm on Fiverr and Upwork. And so the more platforms you can be on, the better, right? So you need to share that with everyone that you know in your community. If you're anything like me, I want to let you know that I'm going to say it again, I had the aha moment where I can connect the dots now, and it was such a good feeling. So here's what happened. I was recently watching a social media strategist. I was watching Casey on YouTube, and she was at a conference, and she had this lady ask her a question because she was doing a Q&A. Lady's name was Boss Lady, and she sells seasonings. She's a very popular cook on Facebook. The name of her seasonings is I Got You Seasoning. And she was asking Casey how, if she can do videos on LinkedIn and all that. And so I was thinking, okay, what I can do is I can connect Fadi, who feeds the homeless, with Boss Lady, who has a seasoning. She would get awareness of her seasoning from Fadi's channel, because he's at 100,000 followers now. His channel's growing pretty quickly. And I can connect them to bring awareness. I can connect him to bring awareness. He could get free seasoning, for his recipes. But I didn't think about how I could monetize their connection. The point of this video is that this made me connect the dots. Okay, I want this business owner to meet this creator, and then essentially her brand would get awareness, and then he would get awareness too from maybe some of people who know her seasonings, and then they can collaborate on their social networks, right? So this is why I have this channel. I started connecting the dots. I'm keeping my momentum. This maybe connected the dots as to why I have this channel. Once you start and you have momentum, you start to learn about yourself and you find your niche. You find your place in the world of how you want to solve problems, how you can be a solution, and how you can network to do commerce, make an income, help others, give value, whatever it is that you know or whatever it is that you want to sell or provide the world. Essentially, you can do it now and forever. The sooner you start, the bigger your platform will get. The sooner you start, the bigger your platform will get over time, and the more you learn. So the more information you give yourself, and if you're ready, the more information you give yourself, the more you will grow. So that is my aha moment. Thank you for being here. This is a pivotal, this wasn't the best video and I didn't come across the way I wanted to, but this is a pivotal moment, my aha moment as to why I have this channel. It took 2 years. I knew what I wanted, but it put the perspective together. No, I'm not thinking about monetizing the connection, but essentially I could reach out to Boss Lady and say, I know someone who has a big channel who could use your seasonings. You would get free exposure to your brand, and people that know your brand will come to his video and watch his videos. I could hook you up for $20. No. Anyway. All right. Well, you guys get the point. You take care, and you are great, and welcome to Felly Nexus Journey. I'm out.